Now this is Psalm number 10. Why do you stand afar off, O Lord, and why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? In pride the wicked hotly pursue the afflicted. Let them be caught in the plots which they have devised. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, and the greedy man curses and spurns the Lord. The wicked, in the haughtiness of his countenance, does not seek him. All his thoughts are, there is no God. His ways prosper at all times. Your judgments are on high, out of his sight. As for all his adversaries, he snorts at them. He says to himself, I will not be moved. Throughout all generations, I'll not be in adversity. His mouth is full of curses and deceit and oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and wickedness. He sits in the lurking places of the villages. In the hiding places he kills the innocent. His eyes stealthily watch for the unfortunate. He lurks in a hiding place as a lion in his lair. He lurks to catch the afflicted. He catches the afflicted when he draws him into his net. He crouches. He bows down, and the unfortunate fall by his mighty ones. He says to himself, God's forgotten. He has hidden his face, he will never see it. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up your hand, do not forget the afflicted. Why has the wicked spurned God? He has said to himself, you will not require it. You have seen it, for you have beheld mischief and vexation to take it into your hand. The unfortunate commits himself to you. You have been the helper of the orphan. Break the arm of the wicked and the evildoer. Seek out his wickedness until you find none. The Lord is king forever and ever. Nations have perished from his land. O Lord, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will strengthen their heart. You will incline your ear to vindicate the orphan and the oppressed, so that man who is of the earth will no longer cause terror. And here's my take on this lovely psalm, Psalm 10. It says, why do you seem so far away, O Lord? Why can't I find you in troubled times? Proud, evil people chase the downtrodden, but let them be caught out by their own plans. Evil men boast about getting whatever they want, and they curse the Lord. With an arrogant look, they do not seek him. He thinks God doesn't exist, but he seems to always get away with it and succeed, and your judgments are high and out of sight. He snorts in derision against his foes. He says to himself, I always come out on top. I will see that my family, my children, and their children will never face hardship. He lies, he curses, he oppresses, his tongue pours out venom. He skulks in the shadows and attacks people who have done him no harm. Like a lion he pounces and draws the oppressed into his net. He crouches ready to spring on his prey, and he says, God's forgotten, he hasn't seen. Oh, stand up, O Lord. Arise, O God, raise your hand. Remember the oppressed. Why do evil people think that God doesn't see? But you have seen. You have seen and will take action. The afflicted look to you. You help the orphan. Break his arm. Ruin his strength. Expose him. Show him for who he is. But the Lord is king forever. Nations perish. The Lord hears the whispers of the meek. You strengthen them. You listen to them. You justify them so that they will no longer be terrorized.